guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I am going to create a layered vinyl power wash tumbler. This is going to be really cute. I'm hoping it turns out as good as it looks in my head, but we'll see. So the two vinyls I'm using are from my website. This is the holographic cheetah print vinyl with a clear background, and then this one is the opal chrome. Obviously these are not the 12 by 12 sheets. I went ahead and cut them down to roughly the size I need them to be for the 20-ounce skinny straight from Stainless Depot, and this is what I'm going to be working with. Up until we do the power wash, we don't have to do any base coating or anything because the vinyl is going to cover up the entire tumbler, except for like a little bit on the edges. So first things first, we need to prep our tumbler, so let's get it sanded, wiped down, and ready for vinyl. Okay, so now that everything is sanded really good, I'm going to start with the opal chrome vinyl. And like I said, I did like a rough cutting, so I might have to go through and trim some edges. But I'm just making sure that it goes all the way around. So whenever you do a full vinyl wrap, you want to start, this is the easiest way that I found to do it. Start by peeling back about an inch or so of the backing, and then cut it off. So now it looks like this. I like to lay my tumbler down sideways, and I like to do it on a towel because it helps prevent it from rolling away, but it moves around really easily when I need it to. So then you take the part of the vinyl that you cut the backing off of and just very gently line it up and then lay it down. So now this is anchored on. This is going to help you get the vinyl around the tumbler as straight as you can. Now I like to wrap it around and see that, like, yes, it's all going to be covered, it's all straight. Now I'm just going to very slowly and easily work that backing off of the tumbler. So I'm just like pushing down on it and slowly working it completely around the tumbler. So the more that you push, I only do maybe like a ½ inch at a time, just very slowly, because I don't want a bunch of bubbles and wrinkles in my vinyl. I'm very gently working it all the way around, just a little bit at a time. And this vinyl is so pretty. There we go, until it is completely covered. So now I'll have some trimming to do around the top and the bottom, but there is a completely vinyl wrapped tumbler. Now I'm going to come through and do the same process with this vinyl over top of this, because if you have not seen this vinyl from my website, it's a clear background. So the only thing that's going to show up is the cheetah spots or leopard spots or whatever. So again, peeling back just a little bit of the vinyl, cutting it away, laying it down to anchor, and wrapping it around. So this is absolutely beautiful on its own, but I am going to add a power wash over it. So what I'm going to do now is take my, where is it? Here it is, my X-Acto knife that I got from the glitter grind, and I'm going to slice as little as I possibly can around the top and the bottom of this tumbler so I can have the rims exposed. And I'm doing this because I want the epoxy to have something to grip onto, and it's going to prevent any like wrinkly looking vinyl up here at the top. Okay, so now the only thing left to do for now is to add a coat of epoxy, and then I will come back tomorrow to show y'all how to do the power wash. Alright y'all, so after a couple coats of epoxy, looking good, ready for a power wash. If you're relatively new and you're like, what the heck is a power wash? You use Dawn Power Wash soap in like the little spray bottles like this, and you're going to also need some spray paint. So what I'm going to do is spray the Dawn over the tumbler, spray paint directly over that, and then rinse it off with water. It is pretty daggone windy outside, so if this is a little difficult for me to do, I'm so sorry, but I will be doing a voiceover to explain everything that I'm doing in depth. So here we go. Now, as you spray the Dawn Power Wash soap onto the tumbler, keep in mind that everything that soap touches, the paint is not going to color. So everything that the soap touches, you're going to be able to see the original design of the tumbler, all of that vinyl. So the bigger splotches of soap that I put on, the larger amount in that area of the original design of the tumbler you're going to see. So I go in immediately after spraying the soap, and I cover the entire thing in spray paint, trying to get a good even coat. This wind is driving me insane, and the spray paint is getting all over me, but it's okay. Now, as soon as I'm done with that spray paint, I immediately go in with some water. You can use a gallon jug like myself. You can use a garden hose. You can dump it in a bucket of water, however you want to do it. And I'm just making sure all of the soap gets off of there so we can see the final result of this tumbler. So not only was it super windy, but I was almost out of that spray paint, so that was a struggle. But it turned out adorable. I absolutely love it. So now I'm just going to take a paper towel and just very lightly, kind of like slow pat, I guess, very lightly put the paper towel on the tumbler and hold it down for a second or two to let that water soak up, because I don't want it to dry with a bunch of like splotchy watermarks. So I am just soaking up all of the water, not rubbing, just patting. Super cute. So now I'm just going to let this sit for 30 minutes or so, and then put 2 coats of epoxy over it, and I will come back to show you the final result. Here's the finished result. It looks so beautiful, and I thought about it, and I'm not even going to put a decal on this because it's simple, but yeah, I think it is absolutely enough, and I don't need to put anything else on it, in my opinion. Before I go, like always, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day, and today's quote is, "Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind, be led by the dreams in your heart." That was said by Roy T. Bennett. That is all I have for y'all today. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, like always, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Be kind, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!